Hey, welcome to Podcasts from the Pit. This is Casey.
And this is Matt.
All right, and this is the second time we've said this because I forgot to hit record the first time.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, at least we didn't get that far into it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, how's your week?
It was good. A little rough at work, but other than that, not too bad.
Yeah, the work was really rough on me too. A lot of paperwork. I only got like four or five episodes of Doctor Who in a day as I'm doing it. So the struggle's real.
Yeah, I think the only TV I watched was watching some of the Shark Week
Uh,
episodes.
I was just talking about what I watched at work.
Yeah, I don't have that opportunity.
Well, you know, but I mean, other than that, did you get anything in this week?
No, nothing. Nothing arrived. I don't know if I. I don't think I have any orders really.
So I've got a ton of pre-orders, and I went through and scaled back pre-orders because I have so many coming in. Did the smart thing. Going to concentrate on two lines and still cherry pick one of them. My classifieds, I'm still going to cherry pick. I don't need them all. They look amazing, but as I've always said, I'll run out of room eventually.
Yeah, you got a little ways to go though.
Yeah, I mean, it would be more if I just take them all out of that tote they're in. You would see there's about 60 in the tote, and I've got a few on the floor here that's come in. I might show them off towards the end.
Yeah, you have to start getting picky, I guess.
I am. It's just, I guess, pickier, maybe. I don't know. Uh, I thought I was being picky, really. I even look at figures. I'm like, God, that's horrible. Why did I order that? Like, I've got the Python Patrol Crimson Guard coming in. I think that's hideous. Why did I order it?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe I need some toy therapy, which should happen in September.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, excited, excited. And even though this won't be out before tomorrow, I just want to say thank you to Wilhelm Toys and Hobbies for having me on his Sunday stream. So thank you for tomorrow, but this will air after that.
Yeah, I think you'll have a good time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I wish I would have got to talk to him at Joe Fest. I just I'll make up for that next year for sure.
Yeah, there's always more and more to add each year.
Oh yeah, meeting so many nice people. Just speaking of meeting nice people, we went to Kentuckyana
We
last
did.
weekend.
Yep, we had a good time. Had Greg and Jaron from Anything Joe's down there.
Yep,
Jason and Joel from Order of Battle.
yep, awesome. Of course, we got to see Todd
God, yep. Industrialist Toy Den. Yeah,
and Greg and Natalie from Lost and Found Toys. I'm wearing my shirt. Great people.
yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. There was a lot of vendors. It was
A
set
lot
up
of
real.
vendors. Better
Set
than
up,
last time. Yeah,
yeah, I thought the layout was a lot better than the Winterfest.
yes.
Uh,
But I I'm really impressed with the new area.
yeah, it was really nice. Then they had carpet. Last Winterfest was just concrete, and then they added like carpet floor tiles.
Yeah, it was very soft on the feet because we do spend a lot of time on our feet walking around. But You know how I just spend money at conventions? Who outspent who this time?
I outspent you.
Mainly because I bought nothing.
I know it was a surprise.
Yeah, it surprised me. My wife was pretty happy about it. We got to use the money towards other things. But I mean, if I found something I really wanted, I would have pulled the trigger. But I just, I was just happy to go down there, meet the guys, hang out. It's always a good time. I wish we'd seen these guys more often.
Yeah. What So since anything Joe's talked about it, you did get to see Ron Rudat's drawing that Greg got, didn't you?
I did. Yes, very awesome. A little hurtful, but awesome. I'm very happy for Greg.
Yeah, it did. It did look good.
Oh, it looked amazing. He got the best Joe. You got to
And
love that.
then we had to help
What
him carry. We had to help him carry all those toys he bought from Todd out to the car.
what did you tell him when you first saw the airborne? Because I seen a look in the eyes when I walked up there.
I said, "Well, I said it looked good." I said it was made me want to have Ron make me a drawing for a figure.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on my list. I would
Yeah,
love.
he was really excited for that.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get a print at least from Ron. But I mean, I'm just looking at
Well,
my wall. I've got like six. Yeah, I've got like
other than maybe
six.
one or two of those prints he had, I think all the others we've seen in the past when he brought them to Joe Fest.
I mean, most of them are hanging on my wall right now, signed to Casey.
Yeah, it was that was really cool. You had Marauders was there. I didn't pick anything up from them.
Me either.
You had Roma. I didn't get anything from them. Toy department, lost and found. I can't. There's another one I think that's been at a few other shows, but I haven't. I'm trying to remember that guy's name because I think he was at Joe Fest as well.
Was it the guy who sold me my uh, lamp? No, is it a lamprey, or is that the driver?
Maybe the Lamprey's the driver. The
Okay,
Moray, yeah, the Moray's the dealer.
Moray.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, I got a good deal on that. I thought
Yeah.
Repro lens for the win. Looks good.
Now, the only person I ended up buying from was from Todd.
Can't go wrong with Todd.
So the first item I picked up from Todd was actually an item that didn't enter into my want list. I guess is the best way to describe it. Because I think it was the San Diego Comic Con. I don't know if it was a Super 7 exclusive for that or it was just introduced there. But they had the snake armor. So I did get one from Todd.
Now is a Super 7.
No, this is the original.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
Nice. I had one as a kid.
Yeah. I know Todd just throws random figures in.
Yeah. Who'd you get?
Let's get him part of it. Somebody already had. I will say that. In rough shape, which I get it. You're trying to sell the figure. You don't
Right.
or the
suit.
battle armor. You're not worried about the figure. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and take it apart because I'm going to throw a different figure in here that's a little more stiff. If I can do this without breaking it. There we go. Well, it's taking longer than I thought it would. All right, there we go. He's all apart. He's probably the loosest figure I've ever owned.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But, yeah, he's, little arm, real loose. Knees are real loose, but I'm actually thinking about opening up one of the figures from that 2-pack of the Cobra Officer and Cobra Trooper.
Yeah, put the one with the messed up leg in there.
Yeah. Let me thought I had my phone on vibrate. There we go. But yeah, it's I like the snake armor. Didn't know I would. And I just seen that San Diego Comic-Con thing and kind of drew my interest in it. But
You know, the closest thing I came to buying was a Trouble Bubble from Todd.
yeah, I seen he had one.
Then he picked up another one later.
Yeah,
That big parking lot
yeah. He
purchase.
actually, yep. So he had, I think the Trouble Bubble was actually sitting 2 packages behind the snake armor when I bought it. At least the one he already had on the pegs.
Yeah, he has more back, but
And then the other item I bought was a little while after. Somebody else actually had one of these too, but it wasn't quite as good of condition. I got a carded. Well, let's see. Let's get the. I'll just pop it out. It's a big bear. And the price wasn't bad.
no, it wasn't.
Well, this my camera is not wanting to work with me very good.
Is it because your background's blurry or?
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
But anyways,
it's Big Bear. What year did he come out? 91?
Was it 91 or 92? I can't remember for sure.
Okay. Yeah, but that's cool getting him on the card. I imagine he's going to stay there, right?
Oh, yeah. I've already got one that's loose, so there's no point in opening it.
Yeah. I mean, you could have given me the loose one and opened that one, so.
Yeah, I could.
You shouldn't.
You gotta. Well, I actually, I think, didn't you get me? I think you picked up that big bear for me, actually.
I did, yeah.
So I'd be just giving it back to you.
So, were those the only two things you picked up?
Yeah, that was the only items I picked up. Yeah, it was on a limited budget.
Yeah. I was hoping for a few more comic vendors, honestly. With you got me looking at the graded comics too now.
Yeah, it's there was one I thought about buying, but I'm just not a real big fan of him. But it would have been in my price range. But if I'd have picked that up, I wouldn't have been able to get the big bear.
Yeah. If I go graded, it's going to be a GI Joe comic or a Marvel run of Doctor Who, which I've been looking on eBay and they're not cheap.
Yeah, I think I can't remember. It was a 9.2 older Incredible Hulk. I'm not sure exactly what year, but the price wasn't horrible. It was actually pretty good, I thought. But
yeah, it was like $40, right?
Yeah,
But I mean, that's what you gave for a carded figure, so
yeah,
that was a no brainer.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of Incredible Hulk, so
Me either.
sorry. All right. Didn't want to cough into the mic.
Understandable. So I got nothing, but I have been working on something.
You have.
And I know it's not perfect. I get that.
But it looks good.
honestly, it's my first custom. I'm excited for him. All right, here he is. My favorite version of Shipwreck.
Looks good.
Even got the tattoos on the arms with Tony Romo, Tony Figs. He hooked me up with the guy to get the tattoos. So thank you for that.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good.
And a buddy of mine made the hat, but I think he's going to take another run at it because the hat's a little big, and he thinks he can do it smaller. So I'm going to let him take another run at it, and I'll just use whichever one's the best one. But I'm glad I had the gun from Gridiron because it was more like the edition that came out with.
Yeah,
Which this is the version 5, right?
I remember it's version 5, but I'm pretty sure it's part of the 50th anniversary run.
Love it. I love the 4-inch figure, so I figured, hey, probably like the 6-inch figure. And like I say, he's not perfect, but I'm very happy with him.
Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
And I am open to constructive criticism, so let it rip.
I seen somebody said you should have picked up the Nick Fury character. Had a beanie that come off or something.
Yeah, the I forget. I hate buying figures just for one part.
Yeah.
But I did. I mean, I got the vest from a beachhead that I bought at a sidewalk sale, so that was good. And I bought this figure. All right. I don't like Marvel, but with this figure, I think I can make my Scarlet, that my Sniper Scarlet that I
Yeah.
like. I can do that, and with the shorter hair version, maybe I can make my Bomb Strike. Just do the hair blonde.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a couple other figures I can mix them with. So yeah, very excited about that. Uh,
Yeah. There's a few of them you've done so far now.
yeah, I've done a couple head swaps.
Yeah.
Uh, my Falcon looks so much better than the Falcon head that came with it, and I know a lot of people liked the original head for CoverGirl, but it did nothing for me. I thought it was horrible. So I got a Marvel Legends head, and I think it's beautiful, like an easy swap. Plus, if I ever need, I was thinking about using the legs for that one for my Scarlet.
Yeah. They're all they're not too hard for you to change out though, are they?
No, I had to put some putty on the ball joint for the head because it's a little bit small for the Marvel Legends, but it was no problem. That blue putty works wonders.
Now they're all made. Hasbro makes all of them, don't they? They
Yes.
make the Marvel. Okay.
Hmm. Also, I could break open some Black Series if I need to because they make those too.
Yeah. You'd think they would have. Some of the aspects of the molds would have been identical. You would have thought.
Even though they're all 12-inch, they're really not all 6 inch. I mean, I'm sorry, they're all 6-inch, but they're really not all 6-inch. The sizes are a little off.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I've
I
never
mean,
really looked that close to the Marvel
yeah,
figures, and I have. I keep debating on whether I'm going to open up my 6-inch Star Wars figure or not.
yeah. You got what? Star Killer,
Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis, yes.
He's from the newest Star Wars game. I did pick up the 4-inch I got that in the mail. I thought I'd, or no, I got that in Joe Fest. Never mind. I'm forgetting.
Oh, from the 80s
Yeah.
toys from West Virginia.
Yeah. Everything's a blur.
Yeah, it was
Everything
so
going,
fun.
well, it makes it even worse with everything going on at work. Just
Oh,
feeling run down. Everything blurs.
plus we got our peak coming up.
Yes.
And we got to do like a month worth of pre-peak change outs, and
Yeah.
at least we got this to, just take away from work.
So, PowerCon.
PowerCon.
That's next. Now, I don't know when the episode will be. This episode will be up, but as of recording, it's next Saturday we're going.
Right. We're recording on August 5th.
Yeah.
If that helps everybody.
So, what are you looking for at PowerCon?
Uh, I might look for if somebody's got a couple of stupid cobra eels, which I can't ever seem to find, as long as I don't have to pay a bunch of money for.
Classified.
Really classified. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm still looking for a couple more of the 4-inch Renegade Cobra Troopers. I need those for my assault vehicle that I'm making.
Yeah, the last pictures you showed me of that didn't look too bad. Looks like
Right,
it's coming along pretty good.
and I've got the decals for it now too. So we'll put those on probably sometime next week. I got a busy weekend. Uh, just, I mean, I'm gonna hit up Spiro Toys. Mr. Wonderful, he's got these new stands or like hex stands. I'd like to check his booth out. Uh, and it's supposed to be huge. It's our first time, and we're only going to be there to one day. We're hoping Hillbilly Harper goes. Love to see him.
Yeah. Yep, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't really have a list. The only item I'm thinking about I might pick up would be the Spiro Toys Con exclusive. Of course, that depends. I know you can order them on the PowerCon website.
Oh, you can?
You
How
can,
much?
yes, $60.
Oh, I was here 90.
Okay. Well,
I'm sure you're right because you looked.
yeah. So I'm not. I mean, maybe they're thinking they're combining the entry fee and the figure, but that's still a little low.
It's,
But
it's still
but anyways, I don't know. I have to get there and see what else is there, and then I'll make my decision whether I'll pick it up there if they have any left. I mean, maybe
right.
they'll be sold out.
That's what I'm thinking on Saturday. There might not be any because it looks amazing. I still have yet to open any of my Spiro toys. I was wanting to do like unboxing of them, but this is the first video we've had a chance to do. So, plus, I mean, I've got other figures. Real excited to open this bad boy. I think this might be one of the figures of the year. I don't know.
I hear a lot of good things about the scrap iron.
But very excited. Like, I have not had a chance to open them.
Well, see, you've got. Now you could actually do several videos because you still have there's several figures you have that are in box.
Right. Yeah. I've got Copperhead. I got, who is that? Wetsuit. I got Bazooka. I also have from Father's Day, still I haven't ordered or haven't opened. Got my Too Bad, which I'm trying to cut back on my Masterverse. And I got my King Grayskull. But I mean, I've got a nice couple shelves for my Masterverse, and I'll fill them up. I'll overflow them.
Did you ever open up your Serpentor?
No, it's on my list of things to do. That and my Mindbender. Because that was like at the part. I got those at the same time I was just fed up with collecting classified. I don't know if it was because I was going through my health issues, but it was feeling too much like work. I mean, you watched me going out trying to get these things. So I just put them aside,
Yeah.
concentrated on other things. Now I have the joy back. So, and I'll keep buying them until I don't have any.
Yeah, I wish they didn't put those figures out the way they do. It just seems like they make limited runs on a lot of them, and then they sell out. So somebody that wants to get them, sometimes they got to wait a long time, and it really makes it rough, especially for those that are whether it's a PulseCon exclusive or a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Now I did get that Chuckles, no problem.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't have them, but I did get them ordered, no problem.
Which that's sold out.
And
when we were in traffic trying to get to the Kentuckyana.
Right. Yeah. I figured it would have sold out way earlier than that. So I did manage to also get Shooter. I got Shooter. I didn't get the Mole or the other Crimson. It's not Bat. Alley Viper. Crimson Alley Viper.
Crimson Alley Viper, yeah.
Took a pass on those. I think it does look good, but took a pass on. If I see it cheap or something, I'll buy it. But I can't pre-order everything.
I think I probably will not pick it up, but I think my favorite figure to come out of the San Diego Comic-Con was definitely the Mutt and Junkyard. I think I can talk.
They haven't had a release date for that either, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it may be one of them that was the very first mold on the figure. Maybe they're going to make some more alterations to it before they
it looked perfect.
Release date. It did look good.
I don't think they need to change anything. I thought Junkyard looked great.
Yeah, they both look good.
But I'm excited for Tripwire.
Yeah, that's another figure that looked good. I think is it Jaron? I think said he had that one pre-ordered.
Yeah, I did too. I got pre-ordered. Plus, if I wanted to, I can use my Hawkeye head and just go all Hurt Locker.
Yeah, because he comes with was it like a vest?
Suit.
Yeah, but you can take the vest off so he looks more like the O-ring, which I think that's a nice touch.
Oh yeah, I think he looks great. All the pictures I've seen, I mean, they got a great guy who does the photography, so I mean, take that for what you will. But I think it looks great. Man, there's a few other figures I've pre-ordered, but there's a few I missed because I couldn't. Cobra Ills is the one that I really want. Now I did get the Snow Serpent. I just got one or two. I can't remember which. Now I accidentally hit 3 on the Crimson Viper. I'm happy with it. I'll keep it. I love Vipers.
Accidentally, you say?
Yeah, I did. I was going for 2.
Okay.
So they came back to 3. I'm like, what? All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there might be a time where I jump back into 6 inch and start picking up some.
I mean, if you're not into it, you're not into it.
Yeah, right now it's just kind of like I picked up the one Star Wars figure, the Cal Kestis, and then I've got the Spiro
Hmm.
figure, and there's probably a couple other Spiro figures I'll pick up. The only figure I can think of classified might put out that I might break down and pick up would be Undertow,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
And
I don't.
I cannot wait for Airborne. With them making scrap iron, Airborne should be an easy repaint.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised that he wasn't added in with the Dragonfly.
Well, a lot of people made a good point. Do you really want to hide a mainline figure behind a $300 paywall? Because I wasn't going to get the Dragonfly. Not because I don't think it's awesome. I do. I just don't have room for it.
Yeah, and
If
that
I
is a
had
good
room,
point. That's a
if I
good point.
had room for big stuff, I wouldn't have sold my his tank. But I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Has there been any news on how that's coming along?
No, I think it'll ship probably this fall. I just hope it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to send it to Hans.
Yeah.
I don't want him to have to pay a lot of shipping for. I mean, I'm glad I can help him out. I'm glad it's going to a good home. I just hope we can find a least expensive way to ship it.
I mean, I know he wouldn't want to wait on it, but it's always one of them things where if he decided that he's going to make it to Joe Fest next year, he could always hold on to it. But I know for
Right.
him, that's kind of a hard thing to do, especially with logistically for him.
I mean, if that's what he would want to do, I'm fine with that too. I'd throw it in a closet and pack it up and take it on the trip.
But I can imagine being as excited as he
Yeah.
seemed when we talked to him at Joe Fest. He's not going to want to wait on it.
Right. Yeah. Whatever he needs, we'll do. It's that simple.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of a slow time right now, I guess. For me, anyways. There's not a. I'm just waiting on Robo Skull, Operation Recall, Call Sign Longbow, and then see what happens with Delta 17.
That's what I'm waiting for. Delta 17. Uh, Toy Connections put out a video today, and it was a deep dive into the bad guys. You should check that out. It's
All
not
right.
very long, but it's amazing. Very detailed, and it really got me just thinking, oh my god, when is that going to come out? I mean, at some point, I, I want it to come out now, but I also can't afford it.
Yeah. Now they haven't. Have they had any delays, or are they still shooting for what October,
I'm still
September?
hearing, yeah, I'm still hearing that. So
That's good.
sorry for the dog barking.
It's all right. We got a. So I don't know with Call Sign Longbow. The figures that I've ordered are probably the only ones I'll probably pick up unless I'm just blown away by them when I have them in hand.
Yeah, she. Oh, get ready to talk to my wife real quick. You give me 1 minute.
Yeah, you're good. So, yeah, it's I think Operation Recall. There's a few figures there that I might pick up, but we'll see how that turns out.
Hey, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. We got a sick dog.
Yeah, so yeah, I was saying that Operation Recall. there's a couple figures I might end up picking up later on down the line, and then
Yeah.
also see what else they come up with. But
There is a couple after Joe Fest I seen that I was like, oh, that should have been on my order. So yeah,
well,
probably gonna order them.
I don't have an issue with it, but part of the problem I think is the some of the figures got changed drastically
Yeah,
from the early artwork and even some of the early sketches that they had released. I really like the direction of several of the figures that the direction that they end up going with after all the adjustments that they made on the design.
yeah. And how great did Shh look?
Looks really good.
Yeah,
Uh,
it looks
I was
amazing.
yes. I know you're not as big of a fan of it as I am, but I do like the changes that they made to the original figure. I think it was called the Great White, but it looks like they split that off into two figures. One of them kind of is like a commander, and one more like a
A troop
infantry
builder.
type, I guess, or troop
Yeah.
builder. I really like the designs of those two that I've seen. So
I mean, it just so okay. So that was on my pre-order. So which one am I gonna get?
see, that's what I don't know. I don't know if they're going to send something out to make changes.
Because obviously I want the leader and two others for
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do on how they do that. Unless one of them is taking the place of the Great White, and the other one's going to be in a future wave. Maybe that could be what
Maybe.
they end up doing.
Man, I have got so many Kickstarters between Call Sign Lombo, which I went all in on.
Yeah,
Uh, Call Sign Lombo is probably the second. I went all in on it because it's probably the second one I'm looking forward to most. I mean, I think everything's great. I love how it's set in the 80s. Operation Recall, I went in for six figures. I'm just as excited about those six figures. I got the ninja one of the
oh
Hidden
yeah,
Force.
yeah.
I went in on I think six figures of those. 6 or 10. I don't know. I should probably check that out. But I also got the art of G.I. Joe coming. And I feel like I'm missing one. I didn't do Robo Skull, which not because I didn't want to, just couldn't afford to at the time.
Yeah,
Didn't do the Nam era Marauders
yeah.
for the
That's
same
one
reason.
I yeah that's one I wish I'd have gotten in on. I came really close a couple times, and then by the time I decided I wanted to, the deadline had already passed. So
Yeah, but that Delta 17, so excited for that. And the best part is I think they'll all slot right in there. You know, you can mix and match. And it'd be a good time to be a kid again, honestly.
well, I think the nice thing is like call sign Lombo slots in really well with the early Joes and up to what the mid years maybe the mid '80s
Up to the neon.
maybe yeah maybe even close to the late '80s. But there towards the late '80s, I feel like the design started to take a slightly different approach to them, so they looked a little more modernized. Uh, and I think that's where the Operation Recall seems like it'll fit in with most of the eras of the O rings because it looks like there's quite a bit of variations in them, but I guess maybe they're more close to a modern look. And then you get the Delta 17. I think will fit in really well with your late '80s and early '90s figures, at least from what I've seen.
Right. but all three of those lines together, I think is perfect. Even if you don't take any of the Joe stuff, I think you can
Yeah,
make your own world with those.
and the call sign longbow. I don't know if you can get into it without having backed it. I assume you can. Uh, they have their comic up for sale, the first issue, and Operation Recall. I can't remember if they put their comic up or not, but I think they did.
Did they do a side comic or?
Pretty sure they did. Yeah. So I don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure after the Joe Fest panel, where most of the people voted for comic or that type of add-on, I guess you could say. I guess the best way to describe it. I'm pretty sure they put out a release within a week or two. I thought after
Hmm.
Joe Fest on the Kickstarter page saying that they were going to add a comic. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I might be mixing it up with something else.
Yeah, I bet. Like I said, I'm excited for all of it. I'm not the most patient person in the world, so I feel like we're just going to get slapped with all of it at the same time. But it's all paid for, so
Yeah. So that won't be a bad thing. It'd be another thing if it was a pre-order that they waited to take the money out until they shipped it.
right. So I mean, hey, at least we got that going for us.
No, I don't have room for it, and I don't. Well, I shouldn't even bring this up because I haven't listened to the last episode of Order Battle, so I don't know if they talked about their Kentuckyana pickups. I haven't listened to it yet.
I don't think
Any
I have
chance you have?
either.
Okay.
No, it's on my playlist for this week.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet, so I guess I won't go into it. But I'll just say Joel picked up a vehicle,
Oh yeah.
a decent sized vehicle. That's not GI Joe, but modern figures would fit in it, and I think it fits up to 14 figures.
Oh nice.
Actually has there's some lights on it that look really good.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
mentioned it.
yeah, he did.
Well, I was there when he picked it up. I'm pretty sure he
Nice.
picked it up. I walked away because I it was kind of hurting inside because I had looked at those before when they had first come out on the website,
Uh huh.
so it kind of hurt a little bit. So I kind of walked away, but I'm pretty confident he bought it.
He did. He did.
So he had it open. He was kind of opening it up, turning the lights on and stuff. I was like, man, I wish I could. I really wish I could have gotten one of those when I had the opportunity to pick one up in the past.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of jealous.
Just need to, take over your kid's room for a toy room.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe another year or two. And
So that's what the couch is for.
my
Get there to
my
sleep.
last kid will be moving out here in a year or two.
Yeah. Or they could be
Probably.
like mine and move back in.
You never know.
Hey, I'd miss her if she wasn't here. So, but I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I think that's all I've got so far. Like I said, hopefully we'll do this again after PowerCon. We'll have,
Yeah.
I'll have some new toys to show off. I don't
Yeah.
like going to shows and not bringing home anything.
Yeah. I figure you'll probably make up for the last show.
Yeah, I wanted to put that money back for PowerCon, but my wife she found a use for it. So, and it was good. I mean, we needed it. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I've got. I don't. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble.
yeah, we'll save some of our rambling for next time. Well,
Yeah. There you go.
we hope you enjoy this on YouTube. So, it's just to be able to get it on podcast form. So, however you like. But if you do like this, please like, subscribe, comment, and we will. I'll try to put out a video opening something or we do have plans to have some guests on here, but we're not going to mention who yet.
No,
We like to
I gotta
surprise.
get the date worked out. Yep, but he said he's up for it, so we just got to get the date planned.
Great.
We got two people that have been pushing us
Yeah.
to get on here, so we got to work that other one out. Maybe we can talk about that this weekend
at PowerCon. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's great. This maybe opens up a whole new avenue for us to meet more awesome people.
Actually,
So
we got three. There's a third person.
you're going to tell me after this?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything just in case things fall through.
But you tell me though, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So with that being said, we want to thank you for checking out our first episode on YouTube. And if you're still listening to us on the podcast, thank you very much. And we hope everybody has a great week, and we'll be back to you.
Yep. Be safe out there.